Okay, so what's on the docket today? A couple of things on the P1 list. Some I probably won't even do on the recording. Like this has nothing to do with development. Looks like that one is also just looking at our old site, so that's not relevant for today. So I'll look at all the other ones. I think I want to jump into the header stuff again, because we started bopping around with doing some of the design functionality here and here, but maybe, get this starting to look more real. And this one's a little uncharted territory. I think first and foremost, I'm a stickler for staying up to date on the latest Svelte changelog. Sorry, the kit changelogs. Because it's still not officially out yet, so I'm going to update. Let's check it. That also updated. Okay. Okay, still works. That's great news. So let's start cleaning this up here. So what's it called? It's called header. Let's do a couple of things. So we've got the nav portion, and then we've got, honestly, don't even know what to call this. Should probably be referenced something. Something. What should that something be? I'm going to turn this in a component. So let's see. Header dot. I don't want to use the word links. I guess it's all forms of social in some way. I'm going to go with that. Let's go ahead and put all that in there. And then we can just be generic. We're going to need export. Let's say, because I believe it's confusing. No, I literally can't do that. I'm also going to componentize. No, I don't need to componentize the other one. Or do I? I'm not sure. It's not for now. let's just make it work again. Social. This is, don't love this. CTA and, I mean, what do we even call those services? Platforms. That's better. All right, icon. What are you complaining about? Oh, I see. There we go. Let's see. So we have logo. I'm just going to go ahead and find out what that color is supposed to be, because let's look at our color. Gray medium. Color dot right. There we go. All right. So now we've got that in its own component. Yeah, might as well. Because there's going to be a lot of logic here. I'm going to call this. Actually, maybe it's the slide out. Yeah. Export CTA. Heck, this menu. I don't even think I'm using this anymore. All right, cool. So all we've done is turn them into their own components. It's not even a thing. So let's get started. Look at the mock-up again. A lot of stuff in there. Ooh, maybe the button. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the buttons separate because there's, I believe, logic with the button. So we'll just have to be conscious that there needs to be some offset for that. So let me start there. So we've got like 1 chunk, 2 chunk, 3 chunks. And social. Yes, 3 chunks. And let's start with display flex. Why not? Okay. Also, because that stuff's also technically in header, I know it's going to be positioned. What do we call it? Position fixed. So that can get outside of the flow. 0. Okay. And for now, let's just say visibility. Edit. Actually, no, we'll treat that separate. It's just curious. Now, open. Because like I said, that's going to be top. We want that out of the flow as well. And let's just go ahead and make header position. So this does nothing. We want it to do something. To the blog. So I actually want to strip out all the CSS that wasn't necessary. So it'll be easier to get a sense. Like that's not relevant. That's all styling. That's focus styling. Close button. That looks essential, visible, active. Styling. Okay. So I think this is actually the crux of it. I bet it should still work. Yep. And we just get some default. Yep, it still works perfectly. Okay, so this is the CSS. So let's say height 100% width. Okay, they do position fix as well. So interesting, moving width 0 and transitioning to width. I would actually do a transform. Let's see if that's what translate. 0, 0. And then Wait. Oh wait, so actually we want it to be 100%. Because I'm guessing the thing that matters is the visibility property. Okay, that should still work. Oh wait, because width is 0. Width. Sweet. Okay, that's what I'll do. Let me just copy everything. Side nav. So I already got some of this. I don't think we need to set it with. We got this fixed. I'll probably want an index at some point. See index. Overlay. So the overlay. We will actually use back. Start being good and use our variables. The for color body, that means the inverse. That's technically var. What was it? Background body. Don't think we need that. We do need transition. Not worried about padding yet. This seems, I already have that. That's good. And transform. We're going from outside, so we'll go 100%. Okay, save. We don't see it. Oh, they also had to hide it. Oh yeah. Let's bring it back. Set that to 0. Should see it. Sick. Awesome. And then the other two things I saw were visible and active. Two classes that we had. And they treat them separately, and there must be a reason. So visible is clearly what I believe if it's screen readable. So it won't be readable if it's invisible or hidden. This is obviously to put it on screen. I like better. It's only applying to slide nav. Okay. Now I think we're good. Let's make some JavaScript happen. So there's a lot of JavaScript in here. It's a lot going on. And obviously ours is going to hopefully look different because of Svelte. So I'm gonna read through the blog post because I think they do them one by one. Yeah, so we can test. So, okay, see, that's good. I went to our next focusable element. So it's skipped over. What's in the menu, so that's the point of that. Okay, we got the HTML. Okay, so oh, weird. I thought, oh, maybe they change it later on. Oh yeah, see, okay, they do. Getting ahead of ourselves. So we obviously only need an on click. Add the visible and active classes. Send focus to the first, to the close button. Okay. All right. We'll start setting some of this up. So we're going to clearly need an event lesson right here. On click equals on, yeah, open. On, yeah, open. So we're clearly going to set at visible equals false, visible equals true. And then what was the other thing? It was set the jump the focus to the first. Oh, visible and active. Okay. Close it. So we need to set the focus on the close element. I wonder if we can just do that with Svelte. So where's our close element? Can we just say focus? Can we set the focus property? I'm not sure. Probably not. Well, let's bind this equals button. I'm assuming we might need to do something similar. Bind open button. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. So set those to true. Close button. Focus. All right, that's getting those out of the way. Oh, actually change the visible states in ICSS. So, okay, so on here, sorry, slide now. Yeah, on here, class is visible. Though I do like the shorthand. Shoot, I'm just gonna go shorthand. Change my mind. Class visible. Class. Look at that. Doesn't look like it changed the focus state though. It should have jumped to that one. Let's make sure we didn't have any errors. Yeah, look, I had the tab into it. Close button and focus. Oh, I bet there's a latency thing. So let's look what they ended up doing. Oh yeah, see, they did this little one timeout hack. I think we can, let's Let's try to use that, my favorite feature of SvelteKit. Import tick. So let's make this an async function. Tick. Let's see if that does the trick. Yes, it did. See, we're there now. Awesome. Okay. Now let's keep going back to the blog. Oh yeah, right there. So just looked. So when the nav closes, remove the active class and send focus back to the hamburger button menu. You will want to wait until the animation over before removing the visible class. So we remove active. Okay. I'm sure there was a reason for that I missed. Yeah, well, this is pretty straightforward. It's on nav close. So active, let's just keep the order. Active needs to be false. Visible is delayed false. Open button dot focus. Let's just start there. Because active is the one that is actually controlling the visual elements. Invisible is purely if it's kind of, I guess, screen reader or not. I mean, it's my assumption there. Didn't work because I didn't bind the event. On click. What's my function name? On nav close. Oops. Thank you, auto formatting. And you can see, so I tab when it's closed, it tabbed over to the hidden nav, but since it's visible still, I see, but we want it to be visible while it's animating for some reason. So a couple of ways to do this. They obviously just use a timeout. I think it would be better if we waited for the transition to end. So I might do it that way. I might say, so do a slide nav event listener. I think we can just say transition end. So let's go to slide nav. Let's see if we can just do this in here. We might have to do it in the JavaScript. Position. And, nav. Also, I'm realizing these might be unnecessary nav. Everything is nav, obviously, in here. Maybe not obviously. Just shorten them up. Let's see if we get this to fire. Problem is it's going to fire when it opens too. Okay. But because active is changing instantly, we can do a nice little if not active, because that's what we care about. Actually, honestly, we can just say is active because they're just mimicking states. We didn't even need a function for this. Could have done it in line, but I like this. Okay, so now if we close it and then tab, we're back into our flow. That was great. Okay, let's keep going. Side stays open while focus is on content. So, I guess also, why weren't we able to tab through our links? What was going on there? Right, should have been tabbing through those. Yeah, that's tabbing too. Oh. Like it's really. It has nothing to do with that. Really probably has nothing to do with it's a list, right? It should just delete all these. Refresh. Okay. So why is R just not tabbing through? Oh yeah, it's not. What? Those are links. They're normal links. Oh. Do we need to have a focus on it? Why is there no focus? Okay, let's see. So we have our A tags right there. Focus, background, blue, I don't know, and text information. Okay. Still not tabbing through. It's interesting. It's going through everything else though. Okay, let's keep looking at the blog post. Maybe it's keep keyword focus in the side. Let me let's get rid of the JavaScript. Guess not. Let's get through. We do have a lot of focus action going on here. Not found. So it's not found. Yeah, obviously with no JavaScript, nothing happens. That was stupid. It's clearly getting a bunch of things. Bad event listeners. Okay, we've got our open, close. Let me just not look at those two event listeners or this key up one. So that escapes. But theirs is working. Okay, I must be doing something wrong here. Let me just get of all of this. Everything except for the class and the ID. Make sure there's nothing wonky with. I have all that. Okay, imagine this is still gonna work. It does. Okay, why aren't my links being focused? Is it to do with some reset CSS we have? Most likely. Let's not normalize or reset. Stuff's gonna look weird. Hey. I got nothing going on there. All right, I'm gonna file this one as a bug and come back to it. It's not so I think it's gonna be really silly when I find that. Well, we got some of it working. I'm gonna put in the keyboard trapping logic because I feel like that would be pretty straightforward. And then once the links are fixed, that'll work. Yes. Okay, we've done that stuff. The collective array of all focusable elements. Oh, so we have hamburger. We have those already. Focusable nav. This is saying grab everything that could be focused on. Grab the first and last elements. I see. Okay, so we're gonna have some events on the first and last elements. I think we might not need to, we might be able to do that in the DOM. No, it's in a loop. That's annoying. I'm in the wrong loop. Header, slide up. So the first element, I mean, we already know the first element is right here. So we already got that one. The last element, we don't know, it's in a loop here. So I guess we could just do this with the same logic. I wonder if there's any way. All right, I guess that's technically more portable. So we'll have an on mount essentially. jQuery style. Oh, interesting. So I know that we only have buttons and links. So honestly, I might just do you can't do. All right, that's only getting. Actually, is everything a link? Because like they have inputs and all sorts of other stuff in here. Yeah, it's just okay. And I don't want to do document. I want to do everything that's in slide nav. So we'll say find this equals slide nav. Maybe I should start using slide content. I'm not really even sure why I'm using slide nav. That's slide nav. There we go. And we care about the first and last. So actually, probably going to be focusable. Focusable on that. Even better. You know what? What was the last one? And shift. Isn't it? It's not right. Or are these not? I thought unshift. Am I wrong about unshift? Oh yeah, I was wrong. It's just shift then. Yep. Okay. We got the first and last elements dynamically. And I believe it did first add event listener key up. Key down. It's close. Okay, so when you focus on the first element, move focus to bottom. Okay. Oh, it's complicated. Key down. Okay. I need to store those. Okay. First, focusable. Last. I mean, I'm not really going to be able to test this, obviously, because it can't even focus on our links yet. But okay, here, it's straightforward. Tab and it's opposite because it depends on the direction, right? I believe shift. You're going back up. Straight forward. Let's okay, straight makes sense. Oh, an escape key. This one we can put right in here. Oops, wrong one. Yep. Slide nav key up. It's a bit long. Oh wow, so many things there. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Oh, I see. It's doing like all the same stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna copy and paste that over. I have to go. Until next time.